Welcome. My name is Brandon. Please join me on this tour of Southtown Shopping Center in Bloomington, Minnesota. I have been wanting to explore Southtown ever since I found this photograph of Southtown's old hallway. I have visited Southtown in the past to shop, but was not familiar with its enclosed area. After discovering the photograph, I wanted to find that hallway. I knew there was an entrance at the north end of the mall, but in 2021, a Guitar Center sign hung above the entrance. This is not necessarily a problem, as some malls have an anchor sign above a mall entrance even if the anchor is further back in the mall. Looking at the south side of the mall, this is promising. There is still an entrance here in 2021. Let's return to the north end and see what's inside. If you are watching this video, you probably enjoy exploring dead malls. But where do you prefer to shop? Big box stores, strip malls, enclosed malls? Do you like non-retail such as fast food or bowling alleys? Maybe even some abandoned anchors to whet your dead mall appetite? No matter your preference, Southtown has something for you. Alright, here we go, and we see the entrance goes directly into Guitar Center. There is a strip mall hallway over here, so let's check that out. Kraus Anderson opened Southtown on November 3, 1960, with Montgomery Ward as its major anchor. Kraus Anderson expanded the Southtown complex in 1963, with a bowling alley and more retail tenants including Kresge's, Red Owl, and Walgreens. A year later, Southtown opened a Mann Theater, which showed 70mm films on its giant screen. Other former tenants included Showbiz Pizza, Jolly's Hobbies, Walgreens, Minnesota Fabrics, and Radio Shack. Southtown even housed offices for the Minnesota Vikings football team. In 1980, the theater was twinned, and its large screen was removed. The theater closed in 1995. A strip mall resides there today. While digging up information about Southtown, I found a map showing a hallway right here. Was this the old hallway with a facelift? Tenants included Aerolift, Dress Barn, J.D. Skoglund Jewelers, H&R Block, Schuler Shoes, and Scottrade. What happened to this hallway? I will explain in a bit after getting back to mall history. Returning to the 1990s, a couple of mall buildings to the east of the former theater were demolished for Kohl's. Montgomery Ward closed in 1998. It was split between a Herberger's and Toys R Us. In 2014, the city of Bloomington pushed Kraus Anderson to convert the property into more mixed use. The city envisioned a place with less parking and more public space. No major changes happened at that time. However, Toys R Us closed in 2015 when their lease expired. This was 2 years before the company filed for bankruptcy. Herberger's closed in 2018 when the parent company Bon-Ton went out of business. In the late 2010s, the Guitar Center in Edina was closed to tear down its building for condominiums. Guitar Center moved across Interstate 494 into Southtown. Southtown's owners removed most of the inner hallway and its tenants for Guitar Center. Scottrade, Dress Barn, and the jewelry store closed. Schuler Shoes moved into the strip. Aerolift now resides in an office complex about 3 miles down the road to the east. H&R Block still remains. It is only accessible from the back of the mall, along with the restrooms. Management and security offices were built into part of the original Schuler Shoes. Five Below resides in the former Dress Barn location. Kraus Anderson is really active in the local community. Southtown has hosted several family events throughout the years. Did the building of Guitar Center end these family events? No. Events relocated to the abandoned Toys R Us. Have you ever wanted to explore an abandoned Toys R Us without trespassing? Now you can visit one legally, assuming you have children with you. The Easter Bunny and Santa Claus have been visiting Southtown for decades. Santa even flew in by helicopter once. Unfortunately, the last big family event was in 2019 before the pandemic hit. I guess we won't be walking into Toys R Us after all. What does the future hold for Southtown Shopping Center? In late 2021, plans were released proposing the demolition of the eastern section of the mall from the former Toys R Us to the current bowling alley. A Hy-Vee grocery store would be built north of the current Toys R Us location. The bowling alley building would remain, but would become Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits. Many Bloomington residents were not happy with this proposal. I took a peek at the bowling alley, and it is really nice with 48 lanes. The place is clean and updated. It has a nice arcade room for kids, sports bar for adults, and billiards for everyone. My only real complaints about the place are that it is in a boring brick building, and the entrance noticeable from the road looks more like an employee entrance than one for customers. But once inside, it was very welcoming. There is good news for fans of the bowling alley. In December 2021, Kraus Anderson sent out emails to city planners letting them know that they had withdrawn from the project, citing construction costs. The bowling alley was saved, for now. Let's check out the remains of the enclosed hallway. I could not see much during the day, so I returned on a cold winter's night. We can see the H&R Block and the former Scottrade tenant are still here. Did I ever find that old hallway? No. Based on old photographs, this hallway was built into the old Kresge's building. From what I've read, the old hallway is completely gone. The long corridor was in one of the buildings torn down for Kohl's. I hope you enjoyed this quick tour and abridged history of Southtown Shopping Center. There were many more tenants, but I just didn't have time to share all of them in this video. I want to thank the people of the Flashbacks of Bloomington, Minnesota and surrounding area Facebook group for sharing their memories. I wish I could have lived through them. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Take care.